hot tubbers, do you have a saltwater hot tub and are you confused on how to get that water started back up after a fresh fill? Or just you need a refresher? This is a really quick tutorial to talk you through that and just a quick reminder of everything that you need to do to balance your water for the first time. Stick around, I'll be right back. Hot tubbers, welcome back. And today's topic, I'm just going to talk about this weekend. I just had a ton of text messages of people just trying to remember exactly what they need to do to fill up their hot tub for the first time or get started on a saltwater system. So guys, definitely I have a much more detailed video. I'm going to link that right up here. Make sure you check that out. That's going to definitely give you a little more hands-on, a little more visual stuff. This is just a really quick tutorial to remind you what you need to do when you have a saltwater system. Step number one, obviously, is to fill the hot tub. When you fill the hot tub, you want to use your on-the-go water softener. I'll actually do a link down below. At the time of this shooting, Amazon's actually got those on sale right now. They've been out of stock forever. They're back in stock. They are on sale. Make sure you look down below, and we will definitely get you hooked up that way. But you need to fill your hot tub with a freshly regenerated on-the-go water softener. So definitely do that first. Make sure you do that. Fill the hot tub. Make sure you stick that hose inside of the gray standpipe. Really, really important that you put that inside the gray standpipe. Once you get the water level full up to the pillows, just right at the bottom of the pillows, once that's full, then you can go ahead and turn on your breaker system. So when you turn on your breakers, on the saltwater system, you're going to have the two breaker system. You're always going to go left to right, just like you're reading a book. So turn on the left one, then you turn on the right one. Once you turn that on, then you actually start balancing your water. The things you want to get in touch with are you need to make sure your hardness is 75 parts per million or lower. So make sure you test that with your test strip, or take it into the store and get it professionally tested, or then of course there's always the eye care. But make sure your hardness is a 75 parts per million or lower. Then you want to balance your alkalinity. That needs to be between 80 and 120. And then you want to balance your pH. The pH needs to be at 7.6. I have all kinds of videos. I'll link them up here that you can check out on how to actually balance those things. I didn't want to get in big details, but this is just a really quick tutorial to remind you what you need to do. Then once you get all that balanced and the water gets up to 90 degrees, you want to add your salt. Now, salt is the only thing that will go into the actual footwell. All the other chemicals are going to go into the filter compartment. But you throw the salt into the footwell. Always start a little lower than you should. I will actually have a download below that will actually have a recipe for every hot spring hot tub that is saltwater. Make sure you grab that. It's totally free, but it's down below for you to check out as well. So once you put the salt in, always start a little lower than your recommended dosage because it's really hard to go back down. You have to actually do a partial drain to lower that salt, but you can always raise it by just adding a little more salt. So your salt has to be at 1750. So that's really important that your salt's at 1750. Once you've got everything balanced, so your hardness at 75, your alkalinity between 80 and 120, your pH at 7.6, and your salt at 1750, you can actually start getting the chlorine to start generating at that point. You'll turn on the system. You'll just actually set your level wherever you want to set it. But the other thing that you want to do is you actually want to make sure you're starting with super clean water. So we always recommend to put in 2 teaspoons or 3, depending on your gallonage. Let's stick with 2 for now. 2 teaspoons of chlorine every day for the first 3 days. Really important that you get that in line, and then you will also want to get your phosphates in line. So make sure you check out the video up here about phosphates because that's important to get those in line as well. So guys, I hope this is helpful. Again, this is just a really quick reminder. I'll definitely do a drain clean and refill video. That's coming up here pretty quick where I go into extreme details. But for those of you that are kind of stuck, this is where I'm at on that. You guys are the best, and I love you. Make sure you give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and we will talk again next Wednesday.